Hi everyone, this is day 7 of Junk Journal January 2024. Now the topic is stitched. So one thing I had was my great big little stitchery swap with Tia. When I swapped with Tia, I made 2 of these. So I had one that I reserved for myself. I think I will put Tia's in. I'm just still unpacking boxes, so I'm not quite sure where it is, but this is one thing I am going to put in. Okay, I don't want to cover this up. This might go in here. So the brief for that particular swap that we were doing was with Annie Claxton in England. Was it had to be this particular, everyone was doing this size, and we were slow stitching a design or something that we wanted to make, and then swapping with someone over the world. I only did one swap in the end. I was having trouble with my hands, so the stitching can get a little bit hard for me. No, it's not working. Here we go. Right. So I have somewhere to finally put these, and Tia's, when I find it in one of the boxes, was of a cup of tea, so I'm most excited about that one going in. I'm glad I found a spot for it. Okay, so this is my one part of my little stitched heading, upside down. I probably should have done this last because now I've got glue all over my fingers. So these little bits of material I was out on a day of foraging up at Ballarat, and I got a lot of them on the way home at a little town that probably about an hour from my house has a very lovely little craft quilting shop. I got a whole heap of Liberty. Okay, that's right. So that's the first one of this prompt. Now the second part of this prompt is over Christmas. I was doing Roxy's with Rachel, Roxy's Christmas bits and pieces that we were making, and one of them was a tag, so I made this tag. And then I thought it was a bit like a house, so then I got on a roll and I made a whole heap of these cute little tag houses, and I just love them. They're all different ideas, different bits of material. They've all got a little sort of a something to represent a chimney, different buttons for different doors. Anyway, so I thought maybe I would make one of those, or not the same patterning, just a bit different. And I've started because I didn't want it to be, so this has got batting in between. I didn't want it to be that thick. So you know the edges of a sheet, so I've got an old flannel sheet, so it's just 2 bits of flannel doubled over, and then this is the seam, so that would be, you know, the part up near the top of the bed, and you fold it over and it's got the little extra bit. So I thought I'd just show you what it is. What I've done is cut 2 pieces, so I've got a seam as a base, like the ground, and a seam as the top, and I've joined them together, and I've cut a little flower out of another bit of material, and I've made the tiniest little seed stitches there in the middle. And now over Christmas, the other little bits of embroidery I was doing and stitching, a friend really wanted me to make They're called pocket shrines, and so I've been experimenting with little ideas that might work in a pocket shrine, and this was just one that I'm not really 100% happy with, so I wouldn't sell it or give it as a gift. Cross. These are tiny weeny little doll buttons, doll's clothes buttons, a bit of lace, and I kind of thought it's ready to go. I'm going to put it on here, and it looks almost like, you know, like the old wood boxes or something out the back of the house. Mainly in America they have them, but it also kind of looks like a church door or something. So I thought I would put this one on. Hope everyone's well. Welcome from over 30 degrees boiling here in Melbourne. So thanks, Lena, for your little comments about being at minus 20 with the opposite end. Oh, my flatmate and I went out this morning because she's from Colombia, so she heard that there was some Colombian food at one of our local markets, which is the Footscray Market, and we went there because we'd both run out of fruit and veggies. We didn't find any Colombian food, but boy did we have fun. And we both got some food. She got some plantain bananas, which I've never tried, so that's on the menu. We got some snake beans. You know, they're like green beans, but they're long. They're like long snakes, and neither of us have tried those, so we've got some of them to try. We've got, what else did we get that we've never tried before? Oh, I've been looking for purple sweet potatoes for a long time, so finally picked up some of those to make something for dinner. And then we had a fun time. So I really like Asian soups, so I suggested, because she hadn't felt very well yesterday, maybe a little Asian soup would be good. So we got some pho, which is a Asian based, you know, sort of a soup base, but with rice noodles. She got some chicken and I got one with beef, and it's a really beautiful broth. Anyway, I didn't even think about it. I just grabbed some chopsticks and handed them to her, and she'd never used chopsticks before, so we had a great time. It was very good fun trying to teach her how to use chopsticks. Not that I'm an aficionado about it, but we had fun. It'll always go down in my memory as her trying to work out how to use chopsticks. Very funny. So I'm just doing a little stitch all around here. Just tiny little stitches, so it doesn't really show. In retrospect, this might have been interesting as a little pocket, but it's a prototype, so I've got a couple of others that have worked out well, so they'll probably be on my next episode when I get to do it. Just compiling some things at the moment for that. With my little houses, I've been enjoying bits of lace, bits of different material, bits of ready, printed material with text, and I thought I would like to put this one on the side here. Just going to tuck that under. For anyone new, quilter's knot. Wrap it around a few times and bring it down all the way to the end of your thread. we're just going to do an invisible stitch. Another thing at the Footscray Market was it was very, because it was a hot day, it was very nice to get a lot of fruit, like all the fruits are out in season, really yummy. What did we get? We got cantaloupe, mango, some nice ripe apples. What else? I have already had some plums left over this week, so didn't need any of those. If these ones work better, my embroidery scissors are in the house. And I'm just realising I need an extra pair of glasses, an extra pair of embroidery scissors, because I embroider in the lounge, but I also come out and do this out here. So, going to need multiples. It was like before when I used to work upstairs and downstairs. Right, so I'm just putting this bit of lace on so it adds a little bit of fun to the border, like a little bit of eaves or something, or a little kind of fancy guttering, something. Once again, just doing a very tiny weeny little stitch that makes it invisible, and leave a gap, and do another one a bit further in, further along. Nearly finished. Just come back and secure this edge down too. I think I'll just do the same, use the glue and put that in, the fabric glue. Compared to all of these with little chimneys, I haven't got a little chimney for this. Maybe I want one. I didn't bring out any extra material. I think it might clash with this. Maybe it doesn't have to have a chimney, does it? All right, so I've got one, and I've got another one. I think I'd like background behind that if I was going to stick it there. Maybe. All right, this is going to flat back like that. This could go here, then that's there. If that goes there, then that's not going to work. Could go any of these places. They're all available. But what if it's there or there? Oh, I like that. It doesn't have to go in order just because it's a prompt, does it? It's just, this is what we're doing today. This is good because it's on such thick card, it won't come up very quickly and easily. Now I think just put a bit of glue along here just to get that top down, and a bit down the side. This time I'll close it, left it open overnight, and that is a silicone based glue, so leaving it open overnight means that the fumes go everywhere. So you have to be careful about that. Alright, so it's a little padded sort of whatever on top of a house. Doesn't matter what it is, it's abstract enough that it's just good fun. Okay, that's my little stitched day 7. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.